after turning 70. Exploring new places and learning about different cultures can be exciting, but there are serious risks that many older adults don't think about until it's too late. As we age, our bodies and minds change in ways that can make traveling more tiring, less predictable, and even dangerous. While some people believe they can travel the same way they did when they were younger, the truth is that traveling after 70 brings special challenges that can turn a fun trip into a stressful or even risky experience. In this video, we're going to discuss 5 important reasons why traveling after 70 can be dangerous, from surprise health problems to hidden money traps. Each point will help explain why travel at this age needs to be planned with extra care. By the end, you'll clearly understand the risks and know what steps to take to stay safe if you still decide to go. Keep watching until the end, because the final reason is something most seniors never expect. Yet it's one of the most common ways people lose money, time, and peace of mind while traveling. Let's begin. One of the biggest concerns when traveling after 70 is the rising chance of sudden health issues. As we grow older, our bodies become less steady, and conditions like heart disease, high blood pressure, or lung problems can quickly turn serious, especially away from home. At home, it's easy to get help fast, but when traveling, especially abroad or in unfamiliar areas, finding the right care can be much harder. A small health issue that could be handled easily at home may suddenly become dangerous when far from your regular doctor. For many seniors, this risk is not just a what-if. It's very real. Long flights raise the chance of blood clots, also called deep vein thrombosis. High places can strain the heart and lungs, especially if you already have medical conditions. Even simple things like getting too hot or not drinking enough water can hit harder when in a new climate. Older adults are also more likely to catch infections, so new environments bring new bacteria and viruses your body isn't used to. Take James, 74, who always enjoyed traveling. He planned a 2-week cruise with his wife, thinking it would be an easy way to relax. But on the 4th day, he had sharp chest pain. The ship's medical team gave him basic help, but he really needed a hospital. Because they were at sea, he had to wait hours for emergency transport. Thankfully, he survived, but the trip left him deeply shaken. What was supposed to be a joyful vacation became a frightening experience, one he later said could have been avoided if he'd thought more about the risks. Another key issue is health insurance. Many older adults assume their regular insurance will cover them anywhere, but often it doesn't apply in other countries. Without the right travel insurance, even basic care or hospital visits can cost thousands. Some people end up spending a large part of their savings just to get the help they need. So what should you do if you're over 70 and thinking about traveling? First, talk to your doctor. Get a full checkup. Talk about possible risks, and make sure you bring all your medicines. Always look into the healthcare system in the place you're going. If traveling abroad, make sure your insurance covers emergencies and hospital stays. Being ready ahead of time can be the difference between a smooth trip and a dangerous one. Staying healthy is key to enjoying life after 70. But health risks aren't the only problem. Another often overlooked danger is catching infections or getting sick from food or water. Places like crowded airports, packed planes, public transport, and unknown restaurants are full of germs and bacteria. For younger people, a cold or upset stomach might be no big deal. But for seniors, these infections can cause serious problems and even long hospital stays. One short trip can expose older adults to more illness than they'd normally face in months at home. As we age, our immune systems naturally get weaker, making it harder to bounce back. Breathing issues, in particular, are more dangerous for older people. Research shows seniors have a higher risk of complications from things like flu, pneumonia, or even a basic cold, especially from unfamiliar germs in new places. Planes are especially risky because passengers sit close together, breathing the same air for hours. Airports bring in people from all over the world, which means a traveler might face viruses they've never had before. Food and water are another major issue. Seniors often enjoy trying new meals, but strange ingredients or cooking styles can upset their digestion. Illnesses like norovirus, E. coli, and salmonella can hit older bodies much harder causing long-term weakness and dehydration. Local water often contains bacteria that residents are used to, but travelers aren't. Something as simple as drinking tap water or eating a salad washed in it can cause serious stomach trouble. Even public restrooms and hotel rooms can be full of germs. Many surfaces, like door handles or seat belts, aren't cleaned often enough. Seniors using walkers or canes are at extra risk since they touch public surfaces more often. So how can older adults stay safe if they need to travel? Being extra careful is important. Wear a mask in crowded areas, wash hands often, and use hand sanitizer. Only drink bottled or filtered water. Avoid raw foods in unfamiliar places, and eat fully cooked meals. If going to another country, get any vaccines your doctor recommends and carry medicines for stomach issues and breathing problems. Staying healthy on the road is possible, but it takes planning and care. Still, these health concerns are only part of the picture. Another major issue is how exhausting travel can be. It might sound fun at first, but the reality for people over 70 is different. Long flights, early check-ins, tight schedules, and hours of walking can leave seniors feeling drained. Unlike in earlier years, a simple night's rest might not be enough to recover. Fatigue can last for days or even weeks. When the body is tired, the immune system drops, thinking becomes slower, and accidents are more likely. One major problem is lack of sleep. Sleeping in a strange bed, noisy hotels, or adjusting to new time zones can make rest nearly impossible. Sleep loss doesn't just make you feel tired. It also affects focus, weakens your body's defenses, and even raises heart risks. Studies show that older adults take longer to recover from jet lag, meaning that even after reaching a destination, they may still feel off for several days. Physical strain is another problem. Sitting for long hours on a plane or train can cause stiff joints, swollen legs, or even blood clots. For seniors with joint pain or circulation problems, this can lead to pain that lasts beyond the trip. Once at your destination, the walking, carrying bags, and staying on schedule can be too much. What starts as a dream vacation can quickly become a test of endurance. Take Richard, 75, who had always loved going on trips. After retiring, he and his wife booked a 2-week trip overseas. But after a 10-hour flight and a 6-hour time difference, Richard was already worn out. By day 2, he was struggling to walk for long periods, needed breaks often, and felt sleepy during tours. Just when he started adjusting, the trip was over, and he spent weeks recovering. Food and water also play a role in how the body feels. New foods can upset digestion, and staying hydrated is often forgotten. Dehydration alone can make someone feel weak, dizzy, or confused. Add in poor sleep and too much walking, and it's easy to see why many older adults return feeling worse, not better. So what can help? If travel can't be avoided, take more rest days. Drink water often, avoid overpacking the schedule, and take breaks. Choose shorter flights with layovers so you can move around. Pack healthy snacks and make time for naps. Most importantly, know your limits and don't push yourself. A vacation should leave you feeling better, not needing weeks to recover. Still, exhaustion isn't the only problem. One of the most serious dangers of traveling after 70 is falling. Our balance, strength, and bone health get weaker as we age, which increases the chances of injuries. At home, a trip or slip might not be a big deal. But while traveling, especially in places you don't know, a fall can mean broken bones, hospital stays, or long-term problems. Many seniors don't realize how different travel environments can be. Hotels, cruise ships, and older buildings often have uneven floors, poor lighting, or slippery areas. Some places don't have proper ramps or safety rails, making simple things like stepping onto a bus or walking on cobblestones risky. And in many countries, emergency care is slower or less advanced, which can make small injuries worse. Take Linda, 78, who had dreamed of seeing Europe. She was healthy and walked every day at home, but when she arrived in Italy, the steep and uneven roads were harder than she expected. One night, she tripped on a dark street and broke her hip. She needed surgery and had to end her trip early. What was meant to be a dream vacation turned into months of recovery and regret. Fatigue adds to the risk of falling. Tired bodies move slower, and thinking is foggy. That increases the chances of stumbling or losing balance. Joint pain or swelling from long walks through airports or tourist areas makes it even worse. How can seniors reduce the risk? Choose places with good safety features. Avoid areas with uneven paths. Wear proper shoes, and bring walking aids if needed. And most importantly, know your limits. No trip is worth risking your ability to move and live independently. If you're still watching, drop a number 4 in the comments to show you're here. And if you haven't already, subscribing and turning on notifications really helps support what we do. Let's continue. Another danger that catches many seniors off guard is the financial risk tied to travel. It's not just about getting sick, it's about what it could cost. Many seniors believe their insurance or savings will cover any problems. But unexpected events like medical emergencies, canceled trips, or scams can cost far more than expected. Healthcare in other countries can be expensive, and regular insurance often doesn't cover it. If you get sick or injured abroad, you may have to pay thousands for treatment. Even in places with cheaper care, emergency flights back to a hospital can cost tens of thousands. Without proper insurance, you might face huge bills or have to go without needed care. Cancellations are another problem. Many seniors book early, assuming they'll be fine when the time comes. But health changes quickly, and airlines or hotels usually don't refund last-minute cancellations. Without travel insurance, losing that money is a real possibility. Scams are also a major issue. Some scammers target older adults on purpose, knowing they may be more trusting or unsure of their surroundings. Fake taxis, overpriced goods, or stolen credit card information can ruin a trip. In some cases, people book fake hotels or trips that don't even exist. Take George, 76, who carefully saved for his dream island vacation. When he arrived, the hotel he booked online wasn't real. He had to find a new place to stay, spending far more than he planned. Instead of relaxing, he faced a stressful financial nightmare. So how can you protect yourself? First, check if your insurance covers travel. If not, buy solid travel insurance that includes medical emergencies and trip cancellations. Second, only book with trusted companies. Avoid deals that sound too good to be true. Third, be careful with your money. Don't carry large amounts of cash. Protect your credit card info, and never give personal details to strangers. While travel can be fun, these risks show that after 70, extra care is needed. The surprise expenses, chances of being scammed, and medical risks make travel a serious decision. Does this mean seniors should stop traveling forever? Not necessarily. We've just looked at 5 major reasons why travel after 70 can be risky. From health emergencies to injuries, fatigue, infections, and money problems, these risks can turn a happy trip into a stressful ordeal. While traveling might still sound exciting, after a certain age it takes more planning and care than before. But this doesn't mean seniors can't travel. It means travel plans should change. Instead of long flights or exhausting tours, choose closer and safer options. Visit local places. Take shorter trips. Choose destinations with good healthcare nearby. The goal is for travel to improve your life, not create new problems that last beyond the trip. If you or someone you love is planning to travel after 70, stop and ask, is your health good enough? Do you have the right insurance? Is the place safe and easy to get around? These questions may not be fun, but they can save you from stress and regret later. Living longer isn't just about adding years. It's about making those years happy and safe. If avoiding risky travel keeps you healthier and independent, it's worth thinking twice before booking the next flight. Thanks for being with us. If you found this helpful, leave a comment and tell us what you learned. Your feedback means a lot. And if you like this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss our future content. We'll see you again soon.